Hello, everybody, and welcome to Pinson to Flood for the Win, in the Hall of the Very Good. Today, we're going to look at just a couple pickups because I do my baseball and football pickup with John at the end of the month, and I do my hockey pickups at the end of the month with Rob. That's the way I'm going to keep doing it. But when I get in stuff for Pinson or Flood, I'm going to show it off when I get it in. And I've got the complete run of both Flood and Pinson, so now I'm working on O-Pee-Chee runs and just kind of oddball cards. So first one that I picked up just recently is I'm starting to pick up the O-Pee-Chees for Veda. And there's the 72 and the 73 O-Pee-Chees. Both of them pretty nice looking. I think I even keep track of what I paid. I paid $4.95 for this one. I think I paid a little bit more. It's hard to get these under $10, $6.68 for that. Got both those off of eBay. So those two pickups. We're going to do some grading reveal from Electric and just a couple pickups that I got. Let's move these out of the way because these are a little bit bigger. I, for some reason, hadn't picked up the Super yet of Curt Flood, the 70 Super. Got it. And I've picked up one of these, but I wanted a better copy, and there's the 64 Giant of Veda Pinson. Let me move this in a little bit, get rid of that glare. No matter what I do with this light, it just seems to glare. But so there are those two, which is nice to have those both. I don't know if I'll get those graded. I might, just because I think they look good. But guy with SGC taking so long and upcharging for oversized cards. But the problem is no one else does them, right? It's either PSA or these guys that are going to do these oversized cards. So a lot of the companies that I like to use, the smaller companies, you're going to see it now with Electric and C3, which is my new favorite one, which I've got three or four submissions into them. So in the next month, I'll be getting stuff back there because I just love what they do with horizontal cards. I sent it a lot of vintage horizontal, and I'm looking forward to seeing how they do those because I just really like the company. I think their slabs are beautiful. I like the rounded corners. Everybody's slab is better than PSA. I don't know why PSA can't up their game and really put out a quality slab like all the other companies, because there's no reason for it. They have the most money and the most ability to do it. And if all these other companies, even the MPE that I use, and you're going to see with Electric, I mean, these slabs, if you held them in your hand, which you're going to have the opportunity to, because I'm going to tell you about a few things that I'm going to be doing with these. So one of the things I do is I'm always looking for lots of Ken Griffey Jr. Not my favorite player, just a guy I really like. Great player. But for his cards he had some of the most beautiful cards ever. All kinds of cards, because he, of course, was Ken Griffey Jr. So he was in every subset. He was in everything. He just made beautiful cards. The color of the cards, everything about him, I just love. So I buy lots all the time. Whenever I find a decent deal on a lot, and I'm a lot of times I'm looking for insert cards or oddball cards, stuff like that, because it's easier to get the regular issues. So what I do is I send 10 to 15 of those in to get graded every so often. And my goal is to just get most all his cards that I have all graded. And one day when I'm old and gray, which isn't a hell of a long way away, to be honest with you, but when I get old and gray, I'll sell it all as a lot one day, because I think it'd be a pretty fun lot. But I just enjoy collecting them. So this was a let me see how many, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is a 10 card lot that I sent to Electric. And what Electric does, I'll give you a little background on Electric. They have a $25, if you want to, it's kind of like PSA, but it costs $300 to be a member. It's a $25 membership. But the membership pays for itself in about 20 seconds, because what they do is they offer literally almost every week, if not every other week, they offer a special. And it's usually on their labels. They have a $6, $7, $8, and $9 tier. And the $8 and $9 tier are I'll just give you, it's these kind of flips, right, that match the player or the card. Those cost a little bit more, but what they'll do is they'll offer something like, for this weekend, all submissions are $7, and that's it. You don't have to have a code or anything. Anybody can go on there and just do it for $7. But with that $25 that I paid to get the membership, which is all their membership cost, on top of that, I get 15% off using this. They give you a number, and all you got to do is plug that number in, and you get 15% off of anything that doesn't have a code. So when they do stuff, and they'll just say, look, it'll just be up there. It's just a random icon that'll say $8 special for this weekend. I can add to it. So everything I'm going to show you, I got for $6. It's about $6.30 with the shipping back to me. So these are all Griffey's, and let's take a look at them. This is a beautiful one. This is the award winners from 1992 Ultra, and I got a 10. And it's beautiful, and it should be a 10 because this thing is gorgeous. And again, just his cards are all just beautiful cards, just something about them. This is one I picked up. This was his 1994 Leaf Statistical Standouts. I got a 9.5 in that. And again, the flips are just, I mean, they're just phenomenal. They're worth everything. This is him with the Reds. This is from 2006. It was Upper Deck National Baseball Card Day. And I just think it's an absolutely gorgeous picture of his swing. I mean, look at that. It's just beautiful. 9.5 with the color coordinated. Let me move these over just a little bit so that you can see. I'm going to put up 4 of these. This one here is, I got a 10 on this one. This is just his 1993 Topps, just his basic card, but it's after the swing. The bat's on the ground there. I mean, just beautiful photos. It seems like Griffey had a lot of those. There's something about him and baseball cards. They're just beautiful. I love looking at them, and I loved watching him. I got to see him. His first year, he played for Bellingham, and he was 18. I think he was 17 going on 18. And he came up to Eugene. I live right outside of Eugene in Oregon to play the M's, which we've had a minor league team here since 1951. And then we had a little bit of a break, and then it picked back up in the mid-'60s. And so he came and played here. And when he did, I looked at my wife. I remember we were watching him, and I said, he makes this game look way too easy. Like he's not going to be in the minors very long because he just had a way about him. He was just beautiful to watch then. But I got to see him in person, at the age of 18. I saw him he came down twice in 2 3-game series. So I got to watch him 6 7 times, and he was just, God, he was fun to watch. So those are 4 of them that I got, and these are just add to my collection of Griffey's. I think right now I've got about 15 to 18. This is 10 more. I have about 30 of them already graded. And I got another 10 to 15 going out here pretty soon. Here's his 1992 Stadium Club Members' Choice with his hat on backwards like he always did. I wear my hat on backwards all the time. Not because of him. It's just I don't like the brim. That's why you always see me doing it when you see me in videos. But this is a 9. It's the lowest grade I've gotten from oh my gosh, I forgot the name. Electric. That I've gotten from Electric on newer cards, because I only send them newer cards now because they don't grade vintage very well. Here's this Ultra Performer that also got a 9. That's from 1993 Fleer Ultra, but again, look at how they got the pinks and the yellows and the blues. And this one here's got the swing, and I mean, their flips are just great. This is from his 1995 Leaf Great Glove. This was an insert. I mean, just beautiful. 9.5 in that. And then one of my favorite cards. I could get this thing graded over and over and over again because I love Ultra. This is his Fleer Ultra. And anytime I do something and I get an extra, that'll be stuff that at some point I have a little eBay store, and I'll throw stuff on there. And I'll let you guys know when I'm doing that. And you can go on there and grab some of these because I have extras of some of these that have come back. Sometimes I'm trying to get, like I have 2 9.5s of this, so I was trying to get a 10. I've still got other ones of these, so, I'll just keep trying. But look at this. Look, it's got the Space Needle right there. I mean, shows all of Seattle. I mean, these are just, with the colors, I mean, these are beautiful flips. I highly recommend this for new stuff, and look for their specials. They literally do it almost every weekend. They just did this one this last week. It was $8 for their top of the line flip, and then I got 15% off of that. So I'm into each card for $7 when they come back. And here's the last two. This is my second 10 of this 93 Leaf. And then this one of my favorite cards. This is a hard one to get in a 9, above a 9, just because of the black border. And you can tell this one's a little off-centered. You can see it right to left. Let me bring it a little closer there for you. But you can see it's a little off. But again, look at the flip. They made it the same kind of dynamics of the outside of the Fleer Ultra Award from 1992, the All-Star. But I mean, God, these things are gorgeous. I could stare at the Griffey stuff, you know, all the time. You know, if you don't remember, that's what I got. These are some other ones that I've gotten before, just to show you. Like, first of all, look at this beautiful, beautiful picture. This is another one that I got in a 10. Look at that. I mean, he just had unbelievable cards. I mean, look at these two cards. They're just gorgeous. This is the one I want to try to get in a 10 because I love the Leaf. And it's hard to get this in a 10. But I'm going to keep trying. I keep picking them up. And I'll keep sending them in until I get one. It's just, you know, Fleer Ultra always had, just their regular cards are beautiful. All of the Fleer Ultra cards of the 90s of Griffey are beautiful. Look at he's at the end of his swing. Again, they matched it with the green and the color of the jersey. It's up here, and a little bit of the yellow that's in the Ultra is up in there. This one here's got all the I mean, it's just, I mean, I can't stress enough how much I like. And whether they'll be around 5 years from now, who knows? I don't care. I just like nice slabs that don't cost me a lot of money. Here's probably the lowest grade, you know, I've gotten from them, and that's the 92 Fleer. That's the same one I just, these are different. These are said the same thing, but they're not. These are different. This is the All-Star. They're both All-Stars. One's from 92, one's from 93. I think they put the wrong flip up there now that I look at it. But again, just beautiful, beautiful stuff. You know, there is in a lumber company. And I'm always looking for another one of these. I'm probably sitting right now on, I don't know, maybe 200 Griffeys that I'm getting ready to, over time I'll send in. These are this, you know, the CG3. This is what sold me on C3 and why I like this company. But again, I love the round thing. Here they talked about centering. They just don't know this card. This card is centered. Every card of the Procter & Gamble, this corner always ends there. It never doesn't not end there. So this is the way the card is meant to be. They just don't understand this card. And so if I send another one into them, I'll send in a note explaining, look at, this is centered. Almost perfect. But look at this. I mean, these flips with the horizontal flips, I mean, it's just the best thing. So I've got quite a few. I've got, like I said, 3 or 4 orders into them. And, but I'll continue to use, these guys for newer stuff when they have their specials. Just look every Thursday or Friday, go check their site. It's just electric. I think it's electric.com. Just put in electric grading company, or bring it right up if you're interested. I'll leave a link in the show notes, but highly recommend them for new stuff, especially when they're having deals. I do not like their white labels, so I do not do the cheapest one, which is called Core. I don't do it because I don't like the white labels. I just think they don't look good. I did some with them and I was disappointed, but it's okay. Again, it only cost me $5 to find that out. So, and I didn't do a lot of them. I did probably 6 or 7 of them, and they're okay. But just wanted to show you a grading reveal and show you a couple pickups of Pinson and Flood. And that's the way I'll work it with the Pinsons and Flood, is if I get some in, I'll just show them. But everything else that I've picked up, I just picked up some other baseball and some football and stuff. I'll wait till the end of the month to do that when I do my show with John, because I just think that's a fun thing. And John and I had a blast doing it, and so we want to do it every month. And then Rob and I are going to do one every month for hockey, and we're going to have Shane on, Shane, Shoebox Legend, is going to join us for the next one. So that'll be a lot of fun to have him on and to talk hockey with him. So again, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Kind of a quicker video this time, but just a lot of fun to do this. I love collecting Griffeys. And like I said, I'm sitting on probably another 200, and I'll get ready to, when the next special comes from any company, or if I just want to send some to CG3 because I have a lot of horizontals of Griffey, I'm going to send in a bunch to them. So thanks for watching. Check the show notes. Please subscribe. Please comment. I'll be letting people know I hit 100 subscribers a couple of shows back, and I've got a stack of cards, and I think so far I've got like 19 comments, and everybody's going to get a card. I'm just going to figure out how to get all of your guys' emails and addresses, and I'm going to send cards out because I just appreciate it. I think it's a big deal. I'm so pleased that you guys like this and are willing to subscribe, and it means a lot to me. It means the world to me that you're watching and enjoy what you're seeing. So thanks again. I will talk to you later. Wish you all the best.